Hello everyone, I'm Zifei Wang. I am a college law student from Shanghai, and it is my honor to speak here today. As you all can see from my slides, I'm going to talk about legal rights as NFT owners in China. Firstly, I'm going to explain what NFT is, and secondly, I'm going to cover the ownership rights and customer rights as NFT owners in China. As a college law student who is not very enthusiastic about financial area, it was funny that the first time I ever heard of NFT is through celebrity news. When I read that Justin Bieber bought NFT collection for over $1 million. This piece of news brought NFT to my attention. I struggled to understand the concept of it at first, so now I'm going to try to explain it in a simple way. NFT, aka non-fungible token, by definition is a unique digital certificate registered in a blockchain that is used to record ownership of an asset, such as an artwork or a collectible. Essentially, it is a string of numbers generated by a computer program which is calculated by the blockchain technology. By creating an NFT, you can store different data on this string of unique number. For example, you can map the copyright of certain work. This artificial mapping of data on unique string of number eventually create what people call NFT. NFT differ from many mainstream crypto assets in that NFT is irreplaceable. Many other mainstream crypto assets like Bitcoin is fungible, meaning that it can be traded or exchanged at equivalency. However, NFT on the other hand cannot be traded for each other as they are unique. Therefore, purchasing an NFT artwork is equivalent to a unique record of ownership of the artwork, as well as the right to use the actual asset. I can't help myself but wonder, if I purchase an NFT, will my ownership rights of it be protected since it's virtual and it had only become known to public a year ago? As you all may know, China is a civil law country, so we had to find our answers through statutes. By glancing through article, I finally find located one article about virtual assets in civil code. It says that where there are laws particularly providing for the protection of data and online virtual assets, such provisions shall be followed. Even though this article is blurred and vague, it was the first time that China had mentioned virtual assets at the level of national law. Moreover, according to opinions issued by Supreme People's Court, it also says that the protection of digital currencies, online virtual property, and data and other new types of rights and interests shall be strengthened, and the role of judicial decisions in guiding the value of property rights protection shall be maximized. Therefore, in the absence of further clear legal provisions to characterize NFTs, legally acquired NFTs are currently protected by the law. But I believe many of us are more curious that if I got scammed and bought a fake NFT, will my rights as a customer be protected? According to Chinese law on the protection of consumer rights and interests, Article 2, the rights and interests of consumers which will only be protected when purchasing and using commodities or receiving service for daily consumption. The reason why the law restricts purchase for consumer needs is to distinguish consumer behavior from investment behavior and business transactions, which are not regulated by the Consumer Rights and Interest Protection Law. Investment or resale made for profits do not fall into the scope of this law. To figure out our customer rights, we need to look at the usage of NFT. As we all know, NFT can be used for art, collectibles, or work as investment products. If we solely look at its attributes as investment products, the purchaser of NFT may buy them for investment purpose and to resell it for more money, which may bring the nature of their consumption behavior into question, and this kind of behaviors won't be protected by the consumer protection law. However, while most NFT platforms outside of China own secondary trading services, allow people to buy NFT artworks and resell them for money. Given NFT trading with the attributes of financial investment, Chinese authority is very cautious of the risk of financialization of digital collectibles. A joint initiative issued by China Banking Association and two other associations stress that while NFT has a certain value in contributing to China's digital economy, it also may be accompanied by certain risks of speculation, money laundering, and other illegal financial activities. It seeks to curb the financialization and securitization of NFT and strictly prevent the risk of illegal financial activity. Though these reorganizations, though this initiative issued by these three organizations is only a self-regulatory statement, but considering the different status of these three organizations, it still represents Chinese authority attitude and a trend of supervision. Therefore, the use of NFT is strictly limited in China due to the current policy and restriction of secondary trading on the trading platform. It serves solely as the purpose of personal appreciation and consumption. Therefore, the purchaser meets the requirement of purchasing for life consumption and shall be protected by the consumer protection law. In the absence of clear legal regulations, NFT as an emerging technology are legally protected as virtual assets and our customer rights are guaranteed. But it is undeniable that NFT has never been a pure art since its birth, and its creation process, which called minting, is the same as the issuance of financial assets. However, with the marketing hype and strong oversight of cryptocurrency, NFT, which is tied closely to cryptocurrency in some way, also faces certain legal risks. Once an NFT has the nature of financial instrument, it may still be restricted or prohibited in China. That's all for my presentation today, and thank you for listening.